Hi, I'm Jen with Pressure Cooking Today, and I am here to talk to you about different kinds of air fryers. Ever since the Instant Pot came out with the Instant Pot Duo Crisp years ago, we've been getting questions from readers about which do we like more, which would you go with, why do you like this? And it's tricky because there's not a one-size-fits-all answer for everybody. Ultimately, the takeaway is what we like best varies based on how you're going to use it and what you kind of need out of your air fryer. So I thought that I would run through the differences between, we've got an Instant Pot Pro Crisp, which is an 8-quart pressure cooker with an air fryer lid attachment that goes right on top. And then we have the Instant Pot Vortex Plus right here. And I thought I'd go through kind of some of the features and some of the things I like about each of them, and then leave it up to you to decide what would work best for you in your kitchen. So obviously we love pressure cooking. That's our main purpose of our channel. But I will say that I really like the flexibility that you get when you add an air fryer lid attachment to your pressure cooker. So for finishing meals in the, say we've got like this gooey, cheesy, yummy pasta and we want to sprinkle a little bit of cheese and breadcrumbs on top and then crisp up the top, I absolutely prefer to do it just right in the Instant Pot with the air fryer lid. You just release the pressure cooking lid, and then you'd sprinkle your cheese and your breadcrumbs on top, and then you just take your air fryer lid and you would put it on top. Then you would use the buttons on the front to select air fry, and you would just fry it for a short amount of time. Anytime you wanted, you'd be able to lift the lid off to double check how your food was cooking. But I really love that because it lets you get the perfect amount of browning. You can all scoop up, and then if there's more in the pot, you can put some more cheese and more breadcrumbs on and crisp it up again. That way nobody has to fight over who gets the crispiest, yummiest parts. Everybody can get some. So I really, really like that. If you think that you're gonna do a lot of pressure cooking and a lot of finishing meals and making convenience foods, I really like the Instant Pot pressure cooker air fryer combo for that. It's also nice if you have a smaller kitchen to just have the one appliance. However, one thing to keep in mind is that the Instant Pot with the air fryer lid, you have your pressure cooker lid, it's stinging, and then you have your air fryer lid that is stored separately. It does have this really nice cover which helps protect the heating element from getting dinged or damaged while you store it. But even though it is nice, you still have to store this and then find a place to store this where it's not gonna fall off to the side, get dented, get damaged. So that is one thing to be aware of, is if you're gonna put them side by side on a storage shelf, then this one takes up almost as much room as a pressure cooker and an air fryer basket separately would take. So something to keep in mind. When you air fry with your Instant Pot, it comes with a little crisper basket, and inside the basket they have this little silver separator you can just pull out, and so you can air fry like a whole bunch of French fries in this one, or you could do like French fries on the bottom and chicken nuggets on the top, or you could do 2 layers of French fries. But you will notice that the crisper basket doesn't have holes along the edges, it just has the holes on the bottom, so that the air, when it circulates, doesn't quite get all the way around as well as it would in like a basket style air fryer. So that's another thing to keep in mind. It is also a little bit tricky when it's super hot. They've got these lovely little finger holes for pulling this out of the basket that comes with the Instant Pot Pro Crisp. But when it's hot, like you almost have to use like the edge of a fork or like a silicone spatula to kind of help pull it out. So again, something to be aware of. But overall, I really like this version. Moving on to the Vortex Plus, I love the basket. The basket is so nice and convenient for when you're making up a batch of French fries or chicken nuggets or whatever kind of convenience foods you cook, flautas. A lot of frozen food from Costco we end up cooking in our Instant Pot Vortex. And the basket is so convenient because you're able to pull it out, take it to where you need it in a way that's a little bit easier to handle than your Instant Pot with the crisper basket. You could pull the whole pot out, but again, it's not quite as easy. I really like this Vortex Plus with the odor erase technology is kind of the newest version they have, and it sends the air through the food and it comes out and then it pushes up so it all blows straight up, which is kind of nice. Both of them have like a similar, like easy to use dial with similar features. They both have air fry, roast, bake. You'll see it down the side on this side. They offer very similar features. One thing I will say is that I really do like the, if you're gonna get a pressure cooker air fryer combo, I strongly prefer the versions that have like a detachable lid, simply because the all-in-one, like the Instant Pot Duo Crisp with Ultimate Lid, or like the Ninja Foodie, they have one, they get super heavy by the time you have all of the stuff to pressure cook and air fry. It's quite a lift to reach it out and up and onto your counter. I generally have to take it out of the lower counter, stand up, and then put it up on the counter because it's just so heavy. It's not something I want to be lifting up and over my head to put it on the counter. These are both 6 quarts. They're just shaped very differently. This one is definitely a little bit taller. I know that for some of my shorter friends, it's a little bit tricky. They have to get a step stool over to lift the lid off so they can see what's going on in the pot, and then continue cooking. This one is obviously, you just reach it out right here in the front, so it's quite easy. They're both great machines. I think ultimately it comes down to what your needs are in the kitchen. If you have a family with lots of growing teenage boys, you might need like an 8-quart to make enough food to keep them happy, and this might serve you a little bit better. I honestly use them both in my kitchen. We'll make chicken nuggets in one and French fries in another. I like the basket for making frozen French fries so that I can toss it a little easier. But both options work really well. So if you have any questions, leave them for us down here in the comments, and be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.